I don't know. I unlocked a antique car. I don't know what it's going to do for me in a frisbee game, but
That's funny.
but but the graphics are especially for my little phone, the graphics are pretty good, and it says it's got really good I don't know HD 3D graphics. I don't know about the 3D graphics, but I could see it being pretty cool on a tablet.
Yeah, it looks great.
I saw this game and I thought about downloading it, but then I was like, well, I'm a big disc golfer, and it looked like a flight simulator game to me, so I was kind of worried that I wouldn't like it. So for some reason I didn't download it. Because
Yeah.
it's more of a frisbee game than the
Yeah,
flight simulator though.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty simple as far as what you have to do, but excuse me, it is a little challenging
Now, when you
because if you
throw
don't,
when you throw the frisbee, does it land eventually, or is it like the more if you keep going through rings, it just goes forever?
you just keep that's
Okay.
hence the name forever. No, I'm just kidding, Steve.
Silly me.
But yeah, if you don't get through that ring, then it just slowly starts to just die,
I got you.
or you can hit things. There's a part where you go through a ring, a bonus round. You got to go through some rings, and then there's big flying giant pig heads drifting. You got to kind of go around them, and
Wow.
the kids enjoyed it.
I'm still kind of like amazed that you won an antique car.
Yeah, I was too.
Like, whoa, all right.
I wonder what else you would get to win in that game.
I don't know, but I have to say I'm amazed by the video on the Google Plus Market page because the first 20 seconds of it or so is like antique footage of frisbee stuff. To which I thought, are they going to show me the game or not? It's like 1940s.
Yeah, I watched that too. And that was part of the reason I didn't download it also. I was like, oh, okay. But it was the little white chemtrails coming off the edges of the frisbee. That's what threw me off. And I was like, oh, maybe I don't want this one.
I see. I see.
I mean,
I think it's cool looking.
Yeah, smooth.
yeah, it's not like throwing ice cubes down a chick's pants or anything, but
Only if they had an app for that.
if you could throw a frisbee down her pants, though,
I
that'd
had
be
two
cool.
hole-in-ones
There you
this
go.
week playing frisbee golf.
You got a hole in one?
Two of them.
Two of them.
Ooh,
Do
wow.
not sell the man short, my friend.
Good job, Eric.
I had a stranger
HIIT
high-five me.
interval training.
Awesome. All right, Sean, good one. Who are we up to? Door again? Back to door.
Okay. These are two apps that I had to green light in Droidwall because it's kind of pointless not to. One is called Mouse Wait Times, I believe. All one word, Mouse Wait. And then the second one is Disney. Oh, it's too long of a name. Disney Mobile Magic, I believe, is the full title of it.
Yeah, you were asking for
Yeah.
Floridian apps
Well,
or
and this came from Sean. But
good job, Sean.
they are both kind of similar except different.
Okay.
The Disney, I can't think of the right. I can't see the whole name of it. Disney Parks Mobile Magic. There you go.
Okay.
This one I like because it actually does GPS, so it knows where you're at. So it tells you what is the closest rides to you and the wait time.
Wow, that's awesome.
That was cool. Except, it almost gave me a false sense of security because there's a couple rides. I'm like, dude, this is like a 10-minute wait. We're going over there now. We get over there. It's because it's not a ride. It's because it's a show that starts every 10 minutes. It's like, oh, I got suckered in. But I did like the fact that when a ride was down, it told me the ride was down.
Wow.
So I didn't have to go wait for nothing.
Does it show you where the nearest beer stand is? Oh.
There is a different part in here where you can search for merchandise place, dining place, places with videos or movies, and including games, transportation stops, and food and beverage places where they do give you reviews and what is available at that stand.
Damn. Is this Disney sponsored?
Yes, this is an official Disney app. Quite pink, I will say. Quite pink. I just really liked it. I found it very helpful. We could even make a reservation to a restaurant through the app.
That's pretty neat.
That's really neat. It's very smart by Disney too.
Yeah. You can sort by what is the closest thing to you, what is open or closed, or what is the shortest amount of wait time. Because if you don't know, dude, this is not your grandmother's Disney. Every respectable ride, at least 60-minute wait. At least. Sometimes 130-minute wait.
And I'm pretty sure that Disney uses the app to kind of track, okay, most people are going to this ride, or they go to this stand, or, whatever the case may be.
Right. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. They have such scientific algorithm calculations going underneath the ground of organization and everything. They know what's going to be busy before it's busy and how to help curb it from being too busy.
I see. Well, waiting an hour and a half for a ride is too busy for me.
Oh, dude, that's why I know. And they have Fast Pass, which is a gimmick. You go there, you get your Fast Pass. The Fast Pass says we'll come back between 2:30 and 3:30. That's an hour and a half from now. So you got to go find something to do for that time to come back, and then you still don't go right up to the ride.
You just get in the Fast Pass line.
Yes, which is definitely shorter, but it's still a line.
That's interesting. So basically, it just holds your place in line. Okay.
See, but the Fast Pass, the people who didn't pay for it, they give you the evil eye as you pass them up.
Oh, they do. They do. My dad almost popped a guy today because he tried to cut in front of line.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he a fast passer?
No, he was just a jerk.
He just tried to cut in front of
He was trying to cut in front of whole families and stuff, and the other families didn't say anything. My dad was like, eh.
And Dora was like, according to my app, I have a reservation. Jerk.
Exactly.
Did he say anything to this guy?
Oh, he told him he was going to level him.
He did?
Yeah, he said, get back.
And what did the guy
You're
do?
not cut in front. Well, they said to move up. Yeah, not in front of other people, jerk off. Yeah.
No, I agree. And I've seen, most people are really patient. But when it comes to, like, you waited for 45 minutes patiently, you got kids crying, and, for someone just to cut off.
Yeah, and I'll say the one thing about the whole parks that blew me away, the sheer amount of people from all over the world speaking other languages.
Sure.
French, Norwegian, Japanese, everybody from all different lands speaking different language completely, and the amount of and how little instances popped up. Everybody was just happy, being nice, getting out of people's ways, holding doors and everything. It just blew me away how they were able to do that. And it starts with their organization. Disney, a company, with their content digitally, you're a crook. When you're in the park, you are not a crook. It would be so easy to just pick up stuff and walk out the store. You know what I mean? They assume you're not a crook when you're there, and it helps with
it's like the
overall attitude.
honor system.
Yeah.
This door. Welcome to Florida.
Yeah.
All Florida's there on the honor system.
Even the bail bonds?
Yeah, even the bail bonds.
That's why I go into CompUSA. There's no people there. Even after the stores close, they let people go in at night. They leave the doors open, and they just trust that you're going to leave the money when you take things. Before
I know,
you
but I just find it kind of amusing that you compared CompUSA to Disney World.
I wish it was like that. Let's put it that way. I think the honor system works every time it's used. It really does.
I agree.
So, good one, Door. Lalo.
I still don't have an app.
Okay. Eric.
I've got another game app. This one is called Word Search. It's pretty exciting game name. And take a guess at how this game is played.
You
if
search
you want
for
to.
puzzles.
It's a crossword puzzle.
Close, Lalo.
You got to count.
It's more like a word search where there's a bunch of letters all over, and you got to look through all the letters and find words that are on a list on the left-hand side of the screen. See, if you're bored from watching crazy light shows go around, then you upgraded this game. So, and just by chance, I'm gonna find a word in here that has a lot to do with tonight's podcast. It's right here. Fluoridate.
Yes.
Fluoridates. I don't know how that happened.
Now, I seen this
That's a
app
real-
before the other day, and the reviews what kind of alerted me was, I could care less, but there are a lot of profanity words it allows you to pick. And I don't know if you found this out or not. I haven't installed the app yet.
The strange thing is, if you look over here on the other side, there's a lot of words in here I'm finding but they're not in the list, so I can't use them.
Oh, okay.
I can highlight them with my finger all I want, but they're not gonna.
Yeah, that's like an Easter egg from the developers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's an unusual amount of words that aren't over there. Like here, like for instance, here's the word stool. No, stool's not going to be in there. So that I did notice that. Yeah,
Okay.
That's what they were talking about.
Yeah.
This is pretty well executed for just a word find. You know, it's pretty cool, pretty good looking.
Yeah, something for kids to do in the car or adults to do while they're trying to fall asleep, whatever.
I think I see the word poop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stool and poop in the same word find. I don't
Now,
know.
as you play, do they become more difficult, or it just each level is pretty much the same with a different group of words?
Yeah, I mean the screen's huge, so there's a lot of letters here to choose from, and make words out of. I haven't really got too far with it.
Okay. And
I
then,
see jurisdiction in the bottom left-hand corner.
whoa,
Do you?
10 points for Steve.
Backwards.
Left.
Backwards.
And I see CES. I'm sure that's for Consumer Electronics Show.
And then my final question about the app: can you pinch and zoom?
No.
Okay.
And see, did you see that when I highlighted jurisdiction, the word slowly floats to the top?
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
If you can find another one, Steve, I can.
Courtesy. No.
I thought Steve was joking. You actually seen that word there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wait, that's not courtesy.
Yeah,
It's
it was
court,
close.
though.
Court.
Nope, court's not on there.
All right. Hey, man, I do like this. I like the colors, like the way it's done. It's very well executed for a word find app. I'm proud of the person who developed this.
I have one quick question for you, Eric.
Yes, sir.
Fluoridate. Is that what happens to someone when they move to Florida? They've fluoridated?
Door's been
Yep.
fluoridated down here.
The same thing, yep, and fluoridation causes it.
Fluoridation is the act thereof.
Of moving. Yeah, be careful. Don't spend too much time. You might get fluoridated.
Exactly.
I'm thoroughly fluoridated and loving every minute. All right.
Nice.
Good one, Eric. Thank you for not having any butt cracks in this one, too.
Okay. If I look long enough, maybe.
All right, Sean, you're up. Oh, are you on mute?
Okay. I was taking a sip of tea.
Oh,
The
my
old-
bad.
Okay, I have an app, but it's an old app that a lot of people use. It's basically, I think I've been sold to get rid of an app, to go to this app.
Really?
Okay, I usually use PodTrapper for my podcatcher. And I just redid my phone, reflashed it, completely wiped out my SD card. I'm like, I need to start scratch. So I thought, well, let me try Dogcatcher again. So I've been doing this 7-day trial, and I think I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna dump PodTrapper, because PodTrapper is, I mean, it usually works fine. I've had a couple issues with it freezing up and everything once in a while, but it's kind of, the UI on PodTrapper isn't that great. Where Dogcatcher, for any of you guys that use it, I mean, it's really nice, clean UI on it. And the one thing I really, really, really like about Dogcatcher is that when I pull my phone out, hit the power button, I can use, in my UI, you have your music controls right there. Excuse me. And you can designate those music controls to work with Dogcatcher, which you can't do that for PodTrapper. So I would have to unlock the phone or just swipe down and go into PodTrapper widget, do whatever. So, I mean, just that alone, I'm really liking Dogcatcher, and the fact of when I search for podcasts, they're usually there. Where in PodTrapper, sometimes, they're not there, and I got to go to the website, copy the RSS feed, and then paste it in there manually. And so I think I'm gonna have to purchase Dogcatcher.
I mean, you sound hesitant, but from what you just told me, and that it integrates in my UI, it's almost like a no-brainer for you, right?
Yeah, I'd have to say I'm probably going to do it. It's just I have to get used to it, the change.
Yeah.
You know, I've been using PodTrapper since, last February. So it's just, there's a couple differences in the UI, the way that the old episodes line up.
Right.
I'm working my way around that. But yeah, just that simple thing, because with PodTrapper, what I had finally got it to